My ancestors spoke this language. My mother spoke this language. My father spoke this language. I can still hear their voices. Marilyn Lytton, Cook's Ferry, I'm from Cook's Ferry. I'm a teacher at the Coldwater Band School. I teach in Nlaka'pamux here and intermediate grades, grade 4 to 7. I also was coordinator for this reclaiming my language in 2019, 2020.
This Reclaiming My Language, RML, can you give us some more information about that? What is RML?
It's to support people that are feeling uncomfortable about learning the language. They have exposure to the language when they were probably young and they heard their elders or grandparents speak the language, but for reasons, many reasons, they may have gone to residential schools or been adopted out of the community, that they forgot how to speak the language. They just need help overcoming some barriers in order to speak more fluently. It could be still in their brain, they understand some words, but they just can't bring it out.
So for people that come into this RML program, have you seen positive growth in these individuals?
Many of the people that came in, most of the individuals said that yes, they did have positive growth. It was good for them because it was, they were doing everyday situations, like being in the kitchen. 1 week, or the learning would be going with your fluent speaker and spending time in the kitchen and learning the language of the kitchen. Maybe the next week would be going out to maybe go fishing. So you would be learning the fluent language of fishing. And the next one could be going to get wood or building something. So it wasn't the same every week, it was changing.
Have you been a silent speaker?
I will say yes, that I am a silent speaker. I did grow up in a fluent speaking household. I knew and understand a lot of the language. Then I did have to leave my community and went to residential school for 2 years, and really the only time you would come home was Christmas time or Easter, and then in 2 years it took away a lot of language. And then after that I moved away from my mother's and into a different household, and they were not speaking fluent.
Why is reclaiming your language important to you?
Reclaiming my language is important to me because it is my culture. My ancestors spoke this language. My mother spoke this language. My father spoke this language. I can still hear their voices, and it makes me want to cry because I can't speak like they did, and it's what I always want to do. Is I want to learn how to speak almost as fluently as they did. I want to know what they were thinking and how they thought. And I want my children to learn that, and my grandchildren. To be in Nlaka'pamux is to learn your culture and to be your culture.